What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to 6 Scale Reviews. We have another 6 Scale figure unboxing for you guys. This is the Hot Toys Mantis from the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. And I'm very excited about this. This is a really cool figure, a super niche, unique type of figure. And yeah, it came out really good. It was just recently revealed that it got an update. So I'm interested to see how it looks. Um, First thing I noticed out of the box is that the colors all around the box are the same colors as the other Guardians' figure boxes as well. So you got like the orange, the green, the purples, the yellows, like, so all the different Guardians have all the same color boxes or different color boxes. And this one has a mix of all of the different box colors. So that's kind of cool. First thing I noticed, and you get some shots of the figures in the line, the Ravager symbol. It's just a cool box, man. It's got very Christmassy vibes, especially with the way the Guardians logo is, the way it says Mantis here. It's really cool. Definitely a unique piece from Hot Toys. We really don't see things like this very often. But nonetheless, this thing looks great. I'm super excited to get into it. I'm going to go ahead and take this off. Ooh, got the slipcover too. Slipcover is pretty basic. It's just like a bunch of symbols on here. Nothing too crazy, no fancy artwork. And of course we have the figure here. It is just in a single tray. Nothing too crazy. I'm gonna go ahead, get all of this stuff out, and we're gonna take a look at everything that Mantis comes with. Let's go. All right, everybody. Here's everything that Mantis comes with, and it's not a ton, to be fair, but nonetheless, we got some cool stuff. Obviously, we have some of the Christmas decor and outfit. Take a look at the sweater first. I think it looks great. It's a very nice, like knit material. It feels like it. You can see all the different stitching in there. Definitely see that fraying in the future. All the polka dots. Just be careful with all this stuff. But yeah, it's cool, man. It's definitely funny. You get this little skirt apron thing that has a bunch of like I'm not sure, like the little Christmas bow things on there, which is cool. It's a hard sculpted plastic. It feels a little brittle, so just be careful. And it's a nice little elastic waistband. We also get the candy cane. There's no weathering on this thing. It's just a straight up plastic candy cane. It's pretty cool. Looks good. Pretty happy with it. The base, it's a standard little octagon base. It says Guardians of the Galaxy. With a little bit of a Christmas vibe, some printing on there. You can see like some of the other figures and logos and shit. Looks really good. I actually use this base just for like when I put it up for Christmas decors. Uh, but it's pretty cool nonetheless. We get a bunch of other Christmas accessories, like I said. We get a little necklace here. If I can turn it right. Right there. It's a little snowman with a beanie and a scarf. It's pretty cool. It's very small. We get the little headband. This feels it's stretchy, but I would not trust it. Just be careful with all these little accessories. I feel like they're very fragile. But yeah, looks good. And we get some sunglasses here. I don't remember where these are from or when she wears them. I might have to rewatch that holiday special. But they're nice. They're super flexible. They don't feel like they're going to break on me, or at least not yet. So we'll see. We will see. And of course, we get a good amount of hands here. We have some open hands, 2 grabbing hands. And I think what is really cool that surprised a lot of us is we get some of the, hands folded. And they are connected. So you would have to put 2 of the hands on at the same time. And I think that's pretty good. It makes it look a lot better, posing wise. The hands and fingers folding over like that, it looks really good actually. But yeah, that's pretty much it for accessories. Go ahead, get the figure out, and take a closer look at what she looks like. All right, everybody, here we are with Mantis up close and personal. This thing looks absolutely phenomenal. Color wise, I love the way the green looks. Although I will notice right away, I will say, I don't love the pleather around the elbows. You can just see how tight that is. You can see the joint. and how much that's gonna crease or possibly even it might even pinch that. You can just look how tight that is, man. That's gonna be a problem later. I wonder if you can take these off when you have the sweater on, so just so you don't have to fuck with them or fuck them up. But one thing that jumped right out at me, but other than that, this goddamn head sculpt is fantastic. That is her. I believe her name is Palm Klementoff. Totally botched that, I'm sure. But either way, this looks just like her as she did in the movie. That head sculpt looks fantastic. I will say, please read the instructions, because there's a lot of things this figure can and can't do. First of all, the head will not turn past that. I believe the instructions say 40 degrees. I do really, really love the way Hot Toys did the sculpted hair. You can see some of the blue highlights in the hair, but look at the layers in this. There's actual layers on this piece, and I think that looks really good. It also helps with the articulation, and it just helps in general for posability. You can kind of tell right there that this is a separate joint. It's not a seamless arm by any means, but that being said, you know, this thing can pretty much do whatever you want. I would just be careful with this strap. Don't want to rip that off. So I'd say I'm probably only comfortable about going that far with it, articulation wise. But, you know, it does a good ab crunch. This thing can pose, man. You can really tell. Like, this thing can pose. The legs can pose up pretty well. But again, this is pleather, and you want to be very careful with this over time. You can already see that one bend creased. You can see all the creases on it. All of these little tassels right here are wired. And yeah, it looks good. And yes, she's got some junk in the trunk. There's actual padding in her, and it looks pretty natural. So it just looks kind of funny on a figure. As Brother Cousins would say, booty watch. I don't do it as good as him, but it's there. It is definitely there. Ankle wise, you get this one piece rubber like plastic boot. You don't really get a lot of articulation out of it, so just be careful. And of course, you get double jointed elbows, double jointed knees at the very least, so that's cool. So this thing can pose. For me personally, I'm not very afraid of posing a lot of figures, but this one, since the outfit is so tight and it is pleather, I would say just be careful. I'm not going to do anything crazy with this. For the arms alone, you can just see how tight it is. Just be careful, man. That's all I can really say. I'm not going to push the limits on this, and it just is what it is. This thing looks great. Let's go ahead, get some of the Christmas stuff on here and see how that looks. Let's go. All right, folks. Here is Mantis with full-on Christmas costume, and this thing looks incredible, man. It's so festive. It looks really cool. Yeah, this is gonna be an awesome Christmas decoration for those who got this. She looks great. I have the little hands folded right there. Yeah, just take your time, be careful, and like I said, yeah, I think the hardest part getting on was definitely the skirt thing because of the elastic band. You see it right here. It's not as loose as it should be, so just take your time, be careful. You definitely don't want to mess up any of these little like tassels here, because this will fucking rip right off. So just be careful. I really love the way the suit looks, but it's so detailed that there's so much shit to fuck up. Like this over here, like there's so many little details to this costume, which I love. But again, it feels very fragile, so just be careful when you get yours in hand. It looks great though, honestly, it really does. But let's go ahead, pose this girl up, and yeah, let's wrap up this video. Let's go.
everybody, we have reached the end of the video here, and I just want to say this figure is absolutely fantastic. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. Just the way the figure looks, the head sculpt, the accessories, everything is on point. I only have a minor concern, and that's the suit being super tight. But like I said, that's a concern, not really an issue for me. But again, I'm curious to know what you guys think down in the comments below. And while you're down there, please hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you guys don't miss another upload from us. But that being said, thank you guys for watching if you made it this far, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.